is very, very slim. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Alert! 26. Hey, high 7. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Come off the ball hard. Hey, go 66.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check three.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. I know he ain't got Buzz. 26 Mike. Hey,
throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Right, 80. Check, 52's the Mike. Watch the flag.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No, 66. 52's the Mike right here, over there, right? 52's the Mike. Here we go. Hey, Delta. No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Hey, defense. Ozzy. Mike 5-2. Here we go. Hey, Alabama. 128.
They run again with Jackson.
Check 13.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hey, Alpha. 26 Mike. I smell fear in that offense. 50.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
Jared Cook there to make the grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
all of that.
it caused every bit of
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
Watch out.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working at it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Hey, zoom. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Brady to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Mike 52.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Mike 52.
All day, all day. 72.
Now Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And only able to get two here, stopped at the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Mike 50.
On second down, Dickerson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here we go again.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
He's 50. Goal 50. Showing it. Dash, go.
To throw is Brady. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Sugar. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You ain't got nothing. Hey, Echo.
Back to throw, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
You see it all day.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really